Ladies and gentlemen, currently ranked the WBA number 6 contender, here is the 2012 U.S. Olympian and the former world title challenger, introducing Terrell Gausha. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the young southpaw contender and the WBC number 1 ranked super welterweight, introducing Erickson the Hammer Lubin.
Erickson Lubin entered the fight determined to prove that he had matured into one of the most complete fighters in the super welterweight division.
Beating here by Fundora, and now Lubin stuns Fundora. My goodness, Fundora's in trouble. Lubin letting him go. Fundora in major trouble. He is down.
Known for his explosive combinations and sharp southpaw power, Lubin was eager to show that the lessons from his lone defeat had only made him stronger. Facing a skilled and seasoned opponent like Terrell Gausha, Lubin sought to deliver a performance that would erase any doubts and re-establish him among the division's elite contenders.
Is Terrell Gausha. Gausha is 9 years older than Erickson Lubin. Another nice jab by Gausha. Doubling up on the jab is Erickson Lubin, training southpaw fighters over the course of his career. There's a straight left that connected by, there's a nice straight left by Lubin. Use your jab, keep your distance from Lubin. That opening is we're just over the halfway point. Oh, there's a straight left by Lubin coming forward, and he backed up Terrell Gausha. You wonder if you're Lubin. Gausha looking for that left hook. Jab right to the abdominal region by Lubin. As Gausha was a little bit off balance, and that ends the second. Taking a look back at some of the action, there's that big left, Terrell Gausha. Lubin again looking for that opening. Terrell Gausha he suffered a shutout loss at the hands of Edislan Dilata back on October 14th, between Erickson Lubin and Terrell Gausha. Of this super welterweight title eliminator, there's a left to the body by both their losses came on the same night when they fought for the world title, and they're only, from an athleticism standpoint, from an explosive standpoint, it's clear that Erickson Lubin has the edge. But a minute has come off the clock here in the fourth. Erickson Lubin, but if you're Erickson Lubin, pick up the pace and start to, this one is scheduled for a 12 between Erickson Lubin and Terrell Gausha by 1.
Right? Catch him when you find yourself inside. He's throwing that left to the body. Catch him with that right hand upstairs.
You gotta up and know where you at and steal him down there. All right?
Scheduled for 12 here at Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino between the 24-year-old from Orlando, Erickson Lubin. A jab followed by a straight left. 70 seconds left here in the fifth. Even trying to do an uppercut of sorts, but Gausha is so fundamentally sound. Very difficult to look good against. Here Gausha is looking to counter from Terrell Gausha. Take a look back at some of the action. There's a straight left that missed by Lubin. And again, we look at some of the action. The jab by Gausha. What many of us are thinking, you got to pick up the pace. You know, he's not going to out of his game plan. He has to do something of more offensive, at least to a degree. There's a jab right to the abdominal region. A straight left by Lubin. And Terrell Gausha here at Mohegan Sun. Jermell Charlo back on October 14, 2017. Also that very night, Terrell Gausha lost his world title matchup against, and it is all Erickson Lubin, at least through the first 6 rounds. A straight left by Lubin. Lubin starting to pick up the pace. And so far it has been all Erickson Lubin controlling the distance, and Terrell Gausha, another one. And is winning rounds. Almost seems he's working, but Kevin Cunningham urging Erickson Lubin, you got to stay within rhythm. Come on. There's a straight left by Terrell Gausha. Listen, pick it up, pick it up. Manny Robles has been telling that to Terrell Gausha for several rounds. The winner of Jermell Charlo, Jason Rosario. That fight happens next weekend. Here's a right hand by Terrell Gausha. 30 seconds have come off the clock, and that was some of the action that what we were anticipating heading into this fight out of Erickson Lubin. There's a double straight left hand by Erickson Lubin. And Lubin right to the body with a straight left to the body. And now if he presses Gausha and puts him on the ropes, it could be some trouble for Terrell Gausha.
Becoming more confident here in round 8.
Let's go. Keep them up, both of you guys.
Put it down. Let's go. Good job. Let's go, Papa.
And Abner, good.
60 seconds remaining here in the 8th. A right hand by Terrell Gausha that raises Erickson Lubin. Here's a double straight left hand by Erickson Lubin. And now Terrell Gausha picking up the pace, being more offensive than what we've seen. Erickson Lubin. Lubin using his jab, a straight left by Lubin to Erickson Lubin against Terrell Gausha. And now Lubin picking up the pace, unloading. Here's a double straight left by Erickson Lubin. Back comes Terrell Gausha though. And Terrell Gausha. There's a left right to the, a straight left right to the midsection by Erickson Lubin. You want to make a statement, go out, try to finish him off, or at least try to hurt him in significant fashion. As they tie up final moments, home run knockout, or at least a couple of knockdowns against Erickson Lubin. The only time Lubin has been down has been against to try to counter, and he does throw a combination every once in a while, but it's not enough to do any sustained damage to Erickson Lubin. There is a jab followed by a straight left by Erickson Lubin. There's a straight left by Erickson Lubin. Lubin has looked very good tonight when it comes to a pure boxing standpoint. Here's a straight right. Oh my goodness! Lubin might have gotten hurt by Gausha. Lubin got buzzed. Moly! What a turn of events as now Lubin got buzzed. That was astounding. There's a right hand by Terrell Gausha. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. And now Gausha with the left. Close to getting it as he tagged Erickson Lubin. And that's when Gausha was wobbly. Take a look at that left hook. And here's that right. Bang! Right on the tempo, and you saw the leg start to fail Erickson Lubin. If you're Terrell Gausha, you should be more offensive and not significant margin. And now look at Terrell Gausha, let his hands go. But back comes Erickson Lubin. Between Erickson Lubin and Terrell Gausha.
Good jab. That right hand fails. Lubin goes down.
60 seconds remaining here in the 11th. Lubin trying to keep himself out of danger. Final 30 seconds of this 11th round. Now Gausha's picking up the pace. Ripping the body of Erickson Lubin.
Time is becoming a critical time.
And that ends the 11th. One more round to go. The 11th, there's a nice strafing left hook to the body, but answering back was, and there's that right hand by Terrell Gausha. 12th and final round between Erickson Lubin and Terrell Gausha, the winner of this fight. Ray Flores ringside here, Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino. Great to be with all of you. Hope all of you are doing safe and sound. The end of the 10th round, when he got lit up by a big shot from Terrell Gausha, but he did not taste the canvas. And as the minute has come off the clock here in the 12th, but look at Terrell Gausha come forward, a right to the. Listen, get caught with anything crazy. He's likely ahead on all the scorecards. There's a big right hook by Erickson Lubin. Lubin now teeing off on Terrell Gausha. Terrell Gausha might be hurt. And now Lubin trying to pick up the pace, might feel, for the most part, a clinical-like performance from Erickson Lubin, and that ends the fight. They both embrace. There's an overhand left as you take a look at there's a nice right hook by Erickson Lubin.
All three in favor of the winner of the WBC Silver Super Welterweight and World Title Eliminator, Erickson the Hammer Lubin.